Welcome. This is CSE 160, Introduction to Programming with Python. This is one of our utility videos, if you will, explaining how to install PyCharm Educational Edition on Windows 10. So I'm going to go over to Windows 10 here. And you might see that I just uninstalled it. And I'm going to bring up a web browser, and I'm going to type in the web browser PyCharm space EDU. And here, the very first hit we get says PyCharm EDU-JetBrains. JetBrains is are the people that make PyCharm and several other tools available. And so with PyCharm Edu, as we like to call it, we can click on here. You can see it takes us to the jetbrains.com website /PyCharm-EDU, and it says download free, and it says cookies and IP addresses on blah 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 blah. Of course, we don't have time to go into all the meaning of that, but let's click the download free button, and we come to another thing here that says download.exe, and the options here are different kinds of files for installation on different systems. It seems to have detected that we have a Windows system, so it's offering download the .exe version. So we click that, and you can see with this little bar graph up here that we're moving right along. We're maybe halfway done here, and we're making good progress. About 11 megabytes a second. So that's under great conditions right now. Not always that great a condition. So this is PyCharm Edu 2021.3. 3.2. So seems like a pretty late edition, and now it's in our downloads folder, and I will show you that. If we were to go to downloads, we would see that today PyCharm-Edu- 2021.3.2.exe was downloaded. So you could double click that, or right after you download it, you can go up here where it says open file, or maybe you have the file listed down here like in Chrome, or whatever you do. If you like to use Firefox, that's a great browser. I'm just using Bing. No, I'm sorry, I'm using Edge, Microsoft Edge here. So I'm going to just click the open file here, but there's more than one way to launch the file, and we see a little window popped up. Now here we go. Do you want this app to make changes to your device? Well, we do, so we're going to click yes. Alright, and we get this kind of typical installation type thing. PyCharm Edu setup. Welcome to PyCharm Edu setup. We'll go next. I recommend just taking the suggested destination folder, C:\program files /JetBrains /PyCharm EDU 2021.3.2, and there's some spaces in there. I'm not a favor of spaces in file names. Everybody has their opinions, but I'm a bit of a dinosaur on that one. Now they have things here, choose Python version, and it says 3.8 is already installed, so I'm going to use that. I would not only would I recommend, but I would insist that you use a Python 3 something, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, 3.10. Update path variable, restart needed. Not really necessary, because we're going to launch it from a graphical form, but and I don't want to do a restart right now, so I'm not going to check that. But PyCharm EDU icon on the desktop, that's not a bad idea. And let's go here. Okay. Now it says select the folder name. It already has one called JetBrains, and I'm going to use that. You can create a folder, whatever name you want. I like taking all the defaults on these things to give them less excuses when things mess up. Now, as you can see, we are extracting some third-party files here. This JetBrains environment was written in Java, and so you know, that's neither here nor there. But when you see a whole bunch of .jar files, those are Java modules that are being downloaded in order to run Java, which runs the PyCharm environment. Do you really care? No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, maybe you do care, and I'm sure if you do, you have good reasons for doing so. So we're moving right along with installation here. I think I remember, though, it's one of these deals where it gets right to the end, and you know, then it spends another 80% of the time doing the last 10% or something. I may be wrong. Let's see how this does. One of the things I hate the most is when you go to install something and the temperature, horizontal temperature scale or progress bar, whatever you want to call it, makes it all the way over to the end, then comes back and starts again, you know, because there was only one phase of the installation. Of course, your mileage may vary. Now you can finish, you can run PyCharm here, but let's go look for it. Okay, so we've installed PyCharm. I guess we can get out of that stuff. And we can go over here to the Windows thing, and we go down and now here's recently added PyCharm EDU. We could click there. We can also look at the JetBrains folder, and it's got PyCharm in there. And also, I believe we asked for an icon on the desktop. So let's see what we have here. There it is, PyCharm EDU. So wherever you want to invoke PyCharm from, you've got many options. So I just double-clicked on this, and here comes the thing. I confirm that I have read and accept the terms of this user agreement, which I'm sure encumbers me more than I could possibly know. So I hit continue. Data sharing, oh yeah, we're wonderful, and I do send anonymous statistics because it tells them how many times people get, you know, have to reboot or something because of something their program does, helps them improve their program. And of course, they wouldn't want any of my personal information. Here's the PyCharm EDU splash screen, and we'll just wait as it okay, here, are you a learner or an educator? Well, I'm going to suggest that you click learner. I think this only happens the first time you install this stuff. So you would click learner, and I will click educator. And then you got to start using EDU tools. Welcome to PyCharm. And let's create a new project. So here's a project, and I'm going to make this a little bigger. Now the location of your project, on my system I've got C users, Cooper Jeffrey, that's me, PyCharm projects, and this one just says Python project, but I'm going to say, I'm going to call it all lowercase project underscore 1231. How's that? And just looking here, we'll use this PyCharm's virtual env, and we'll explain that as we go in the semester. The base interpreter is Python 3.8, or it just says Python 38, and that's a good thing. That's okay. And I think we're all good here. So we've created a project called project underscore 0001. That's all lowercase, and I put it in the directory they decided. You know, you could create a directory for CSE 160 if you like, and put your projects there. Maybe create a PyCharm projects directory under that. I'm going to go with this. You're welcome to do as you see fit. And I'm going to create this project, and I think we are ready to go. I'm just waiting for this little splash screen here to, there it is, it's going. Oh, another one. We'll let it do its thing. And here we go. I think I'm going to skip that for now. Here's a sample project here. Press Shift F10 to execute it or replace it with your code. Press the green button in the gutter to run the script. All right. This is wonderful, but I think I'd like to have a different project. So I'm going to remove this code here. And the very first thing you see up here is a line that starts with a £, or hashtag, or tic-tac-toe board, or the proper name for that piece of punctuation is an octothorpe. I'm sure you all. So it says see PyCharm help at http. Yeah. All right. So that's great. I'm going to put another octothorpe there, and what this does is number sign, whatever you call it. It just says that everything on this line is just text, and it's just information and notes to the programmer and others who would read this file. There's no Python code after that hashtag octothorpe blah blah blah. So here's the really simple that was my bad. So here's the really simple program for you to write. We're just going to print hello, comma, world, exclamation point, and the second quotes and the second parenthesis are in there for us. And let's put a return after that. And we can run it. Now there's a red arrow somewhere in the gutter. Let's see what we have here. Or a green arrow, I'm sorry, and I don't see a green arrow there. I don't know. Maybe we have to save the program first. So let's save. New, open, learn and teach, open, recent. Okay, I just wanted to save. Perhaps it automatically saves, and we don't have to do that. I haven't used PyCharm in a while, obviously. No, okay, I guess we're ready to run. So we can go up here. Oh, sorry. I clicked on the top line of the project, and now I see my green arrow in the gutter, so let's click on that. And a window comes up down here, an output window, and it says hello world, and then it says process finished with exit code 0. Exit code 0 means everything's great. Any non-zero exit code usually means something is either a warning or an error. So there's our project. Our very first project. We installed PyCharm EDU on our system, and we ran the classic Hello World project. I don't see a close on here, so I guess we can exit. Do you want to exit? Yes. All right, and we're all set there. We'll also make a video for installing PyCharm on the Windows environment. I'm sorry, the Mac OS environment. So take it easy, and hope this all goes well for you, and that you're able to run PyCharm in addition to the Jupyter Notebook version of Python. Okay, take it easy.